Alright then. Oops. Wrong button. Alright, now where should I... There we go. Alright, come on! Where is she? Good to see you too, Mimi. Oh, there she is. Hello there, what can I do for you today? If this is about your case, I've narrowed down the list of likely candidates by looking at people who came to Lumios within the last few years. Thanks, Emma, but it's actually another missing person we're here for today. Another missing person? Alright, let's hear it. We need to find Max's opponent for his next promotion match. Do you have a name? Grisham? Grisham, I know the name, one of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, or so I've heard. I can give you the information you need, but this knowledge could potentially put you in danger. Do you still want to know? Of course we still do. I figured you'd say that. Okay, I know what to do. If you beat me in battle, I'll tell you what I know. Come on, let's head outside. Alright. I swear, if Grissom was actually Emma this whole time, then I'm gonna be pissed. Or surprised. Or both. Whichever one, you get the idea. Yeah, pretty much it. Alright, bring it! You should know Emma really strong. Her detective work, it means she's too busy for the ZA Royale, but she'd be in the top ranks for sure. Are you ready to battle me? I'm ready to win. I'll be using Pokemon that were given to me by a man who played an important role in my life. Malamar, everyone, let's go! Detective Emma! Up for us. Chestnut. Vaccine face deal. No, no! Oh, no, you can use it! Let's go! Bring up the ball! Alright, tell us what we want to know. How about yeah. Grease time, whatever. Tell me, what do you two know about Team Flare? Yeah, I kinda knew them back then. They're the group that caused all that trouble for Carlos 5 years ago, right? Exactly right. Their group was led by a man named Lysandro. He disappeared 5 years ago, but now he's reappeared calling himself L. He's been spotted around town with a mysterious Pokemon. It seems suspicious, so I decided to investigate them. Not for a client, just for me. But everything I've uncovered tells me that L hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. In fact, he seems to be genuinely trying to help save Lumios. So it's not the old guard we've got to worry about here, but rather the new. See, about 5 years ago I had my own ties to someone who was involved in Team Flare. That's how I heard what I'm about to tell you. Before Team Flare collapsed, they started making moves to ensure they left a legacy. Apparently they tried a few different things, including making the expansion suit that I use. Another one of their effort involved training up a new generation to carry on their ideas. Grissom was one of the young trainers that Team Flare taught, though it's not clear if Grissom is even a real name or not. And now it seems Grissom is taking part in the ZI Royale, but why? To what end? Could it still be for Team Flare? There's no real saying for sure, not until I do some more digging at least. You know what? I bet Mabel at the Pokemon Research Lab could tell you more about Grissom. Why would she know anything? Mabel knows about her. Sorry, but that's not for me to say. It's up to Mabel to decide how much she wants to share. Alright. Thanks for the tip, Emma. Let's go! I'll do some investigating of my own. You should go to the Pokemon Research Lab and see what Mabel says next. Alright! Alright, where's it? What the? That rat! That vile little man! I can't believe that the mayor... It's not my fault we keep getting more wild zones. And it's not even like I can tell him off. Not when he knows I'm basically at his mercy. But that doesn't mean I should get worked into the ground. I'm acting director of this place. Yeah. Anyways. Hey, yo, I need information. Are you making progress on my research task? I want to know about Grissom. Grissom? Who could that be? Someone who was in Team Flare? Someone in the ZI Royale? The ZI Royale, huh? It seems you already know more about Gris than I would have thought. Fine, so I used to be a part of Team Flare. I had a suspicious feeling that you were. Yeah. Wait. Tell me more. I don't really mind telling people if they're merely curious, but there are still people today who react badly if they even hear the words Team Flare, you know? So I don't exactly walk around advertising it, but I won't lie about it if I'm asked either. When everything fell apart, I got taken into custody along with the others, but I took a plea deal, so I got made acting director of this lab. Easy to keep tabs on me if I'm always stuck here, right? My role in Team Flare also had me looking into Pokemon energy and all, so I don't hate the work. Sorry, I didn't mean for the sub-story to spill out. You want to know about Grissom, huh? He was a part of the younger generation in Team Flare. Everyone called him Gris. It means grey, like the color of ashes. He was pretty strong when it come to Pokemon battles. Not that he got much chance to show off that skill at the time. I honestly don't know what he might thinking now joining the ZI Royale, but if you've really got to know, you might want to try Nerview Cafe over in Centrico Plaza. The coffee truck? Why? You'll find out when you go, won't you? Sheesh, kid, don't take all the mystery and fun out of it. You're about to walk into a pretty sticky situation, but I'll be there to help you when the time comes. And don't forget, I still want you to keep up the research work too. Yeah. Yeah, well, if you want. Oh, already reported. Alright. Let's go! The only good thing we've got to offer is our location. You here for another nasty drink or taste drink? If you'd like to order something, please speak to the young lady there. Like to order one promotion match? Well, isn't this entertaining? It looks like you've managed to find your next opponent. The quiet master of Centrico Plaza's famed New Cafe truck is indeed just a front. The truth is, I'm one of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, the foremost trainer in rank B, and the boss of Team Flare Navier. That glare in his eyes, it looks so evilish. Don't know why. Yes, you found me, Grissom, at your service. I've got my own goals to achieve, goals that have brought me to the ZA Royale. Which is why I cannot let you defeat me. I suppose this still makes a little sense to you, however, shall I explain the whole thing? You know this kid is with Az. There's no point even trying to explain it all to someone on Az's side. This is Grisel, one of my comrades in Team Flare Novium. Let's just take this kid down right here, right now, while we've got the chance. Grisel, please do calm yourself. Our cafe is here to offer comfort to the masses. It's not a place to start a commotion. Fine, I sent you a location. If you care at all about knowing the truth, go there and wait. We'll close up shop, then head over. If you'd be so kind, please check your map and find your own way. We'll meet you there. Alright? What type of place is this? Look at you, waiting like a good little boy. Hey! Ain't no dog! I imagine you must be asking yourself why we would want to meet at such a spot. Because this used to be your headquarters, I'm guessing? It was a very important place for anyone in Team Flare, though now it is an empty storefront. No one has any desire to rent a location so closely associated with such a disreputable group. And since no one wants it, we've taken the liberty of continuing to use it as a base for Team Flare, or more rightly, for Team Flare Navier. You do know about Team Flare, don't you? Of course. What could an outsider like you know about what Team Flare really was? This kid is our enemy. He's nothing but an obstacle to all the goals we hope to achieve for Team Flare. Never. There's no point in trying to explain everything to someone like this. Let's just get rid of him. I'd like to see you try! The world has not been kind or forgiving towards those of us who were a part of Team Flare. I'm afraid it's all too understandable, sad though it is, that some harden their hearts to response. Like Grisel here has done. My apologies. I'm afraid there is simply no stopping Grisel once she's set on a course of action. Though it will mean revealing your battle tactics to me before our promotion match, I must ask, please won't you grant Grisel the battle she desires? I don't mind. And to be honest, my battle tactics is kinda random. So... fight me! I will and I win! I'm going to burn you to the ground. There won't be enough of you left to fight in the ZA Royale. Alright, Grisel, Team Flare. The Talon Flame? Well then, Verligan. Wait, what? Just keep it. Wait, it's hard. Oh, there we go. actually like. Okay. To do it. Victory! This is ridiculous. Yeah, sure, whatever. I lost. My Pokemon lost. That was well fought. Expect nothing less from Team MZ's new ace, the one who seeks to save Lumiose City. Let's say it's time for a little coffee break. One Ember Rose, our signature drink at Nova Cafe. Sweet! That should have perked up the Pokemon who battled for us as well. Now that we're all feeling refreshed, allow me to teach you about the true history of Team Flare and what it is we hope to accomplish. Please join us inside. Okay. The fiery red of Lysander burning passion. That is what fills this Lysander Cafe. And here in this place, I'd like to explain to you why I choose to battle in the ZA Royale. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another, all to achieve a more beautiful world. Yes, our all leader, a man named Lysander, grew disillusioned with humanity over time, fearing what the future might bring. He set his sight on a new goal of his own, to reduce the number of people in the world. Yeah, by ending it. I assume that's what he did. In the end, Lysander made a truly foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. Do you know about the ultimate weapon, which nearly burned the Kalos region of the map? Yveltal. The weapon was Az's creation. Wait. Oh. You may only see Az as the kindly figure who has provided you with a place to call home, but if he had never built something so horrifying as that ultimate weapon, then Lysander would have never been driven to such madness, and we in Team Flare wouldn't have become society's outcast. And now it appears Az is out to save Lumiose, relying on the support of your Team MZ. Honestly, it's laughable. My apologies, I imagine you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring, and of course you might not even believe a word what I've said. That is why I invite you, Max, to witness the truth yourself. The truth? You see. Open sesame, bruh. That's all you had to do? Just say open sesame? Beyond that door lies the former Lysander's labs. I was a facility used for research in the days when Team Flare was still active, and it was down there that we learned Az's secrets for ourselves. That is where we learned of the terrible weapon that Az created. You must see the truth with your own eyes if you are to fully understand how awful it is. The Center's lab was designed to be labyrinthy, and of course plenty of wild Pokemon have taken over the place since it was abandoned. You might be done in before you ever get to see the truth for yourself. I think I've been through this place before. Played Pokemon X and Y once, so I think I can navigate through this. I figured enough time had passed for you to gotten yourself in some trouble. Let me guess, you're down in Lysander's labs. If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you. See it? You'll need to find an elevator key. There should be one lying around there somewhere. Does she have a tracker on me or some thing. Whatever. The door, you can see place. Okay, take care down there, yada yada. Don't expect a hot cup of coffee or anything, even if you do manage to make it back up alive. Yeah, even just stop it. Okay, first I go down here. Alright. Can you go? Okay, that should make it easier. Ah. Oh, finally. Found it. Oh, finally. But you can't process as long as the elevator is locked. Find the elevator key in the labs. You're telling me that goddamn frickin' finally! Fuck. And it just left floats in the way. It looks like you'll have to defeat it. Continue ahead. God damn it. That should do it. The path is now clear. Finally. You obtain an elevator key. Good. There should be something around here that could actually activate that sticking warp pad thing. No. Ah, here it is. Finally. Ah, finally. I'm back. You touch the key, yada yada blah blah blah. You can now use the elevator. Which floor would you like to go? Second floor? And then the third? First things first, alright. Well, second clear checked out. Third floor. Alright. Huh? Ah, some of the machinery is powered back on in response to your presence. Security check initialized. Possession of all key cards has been confirmed. Commencing partial reboot of systems. Okay. System rebooted. Voice guidance enabled. 4 files are available for playback. The device, the fuel, the legends are shared dreams. Which files would you like to review? Let's start. It's nice. This device was created 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokemon that had perished. We have found this ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Geosenge Town. It has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with a little work, but we have not yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe Ash should still possess it. Since he was the machine's creator, we must find him and capture him without delay. Which file would you... the fuel. The device grants life, in fact grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokemon. This is because the basic function of the device is to distill energy into its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convection, radiation, and conduction. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokemon that had lost its own, allowing it to be revived. What then would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? Which file would you like to... The legend! Kalos is 2 legendary Pokemon, Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Yveltal, representing destruction and death. The power to grant life and the power to steal life. These are mysterious abilities that even science has not been able to decode. What would happen to the world if we were to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon? Which file would you like to review? Our shared dreams. As the world grows wealthier, a number of Pokemon and people will only continue to grow, and the growth will invite new difficulties in time. Life will fill every corner of the planet until no more life can be sustained. And there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. And when something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. My comrades in Team Flare, the time has come to lead the world towards a more beautiful future. What? What the? Hi. Have you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon? How truly abominable it was. Has created that weapon. Then 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prison Tower. Were you here? The guard seems to wish that I came to this place. I have lost most of my memories, and yet this place does bring back something. What I remember most clearly is as... When I spoke with him 5 years ago through the bars of his cell, I did not know this true intent, but I did learn of the device within Prison Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and the device. But to activate the device requires certain Pokemon, one particular Floette. And there was no way to know where that Floette could be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the tower's device, but the ultimate weapon could still be activated using the key as carried. And so I did. There was an explosion, I remember that much, though I cannot recall the cause of it. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth, together with Team Flare's secret base. But you're still alive. Zygarde saved me. Ah, that makes sense. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power. But at the weapon's activation, the device in Prism Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now it has become a threat to Lumiose. It could fully lose control at any time. To stop the device and protect the city, Zygarde must regain its true power. It has given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state similar to Rogue Mega Evolution. The only one who can bring it back under control is Az's Floette. Yes, we need the Eternal Flower, and a trainer who can draw forth her full power. This is the truth I know, and you have learned all that those young people waiting in Lysander's cafe wanted you to learn. Go and speak with Grisham and with Az, then do what must be done. Alright. Off I go! Alright, next up, promotion match.